Today is the day before Thanksgiving, and I just wanted to say hi. It's about 8 o'clock. It's a little after 8, and I've got a lot to do today. I have to go and pick up a couple of pies that we ordered. I just thought it would make things easier. I ordered pumpkin and cherry. The pumpkin is for tomorrow. We are hosting my side of the family tomorrow. And then on Friday, we are going to another family event and we're bringing a cherry pie. I have to pick those up before 1, otherwise they will sell them to other people. And then I want to, non-sponsored, I want to go to Walmart. I need some tablecloths. So just I want to make it fun and I want to make it festive. Whatever else I need, I'm planning on making my own rolls. So I need bread flour and I'll have to make a list. I will try to take you along with me today. I'm not super comfortable as far as filming inside stores. I'm not really there yet. So I will be going with kids. We will see. That will be I'm sure it will be an interesting adventure. It'll just be a few things. Mainly I need to get those pies and then come back and just clean up a little bit. Also, I need to do a lot. I have a lot of laundry. It's mainly my laundry. We'll see what the day brings, and I just wanted to say hi and we will go from there. So I made it home from the store and it was an okay experience. I remember feeling very overwhelmed on this day, and I'm pretty sure that I made a list of everything that I needed to get done, and that really helps clear all of the thoughts in your head when you have a lot of tasks to do. So make a list, and then if I know that I was feeling very overwhelmed, so I did remove some of the items off of the list that I thought that maybe I would do. One of them was washing the floor, cleaning the floor, if you will, and I did not do that. But I am rearranging this room. We have an extra table, and it was a table that was from Pier 1 Imports, if you remember that store. And I had it since I was in college, but we actually found a used table for our kitchen table, so we're using that for our kitchen table. And the Pier 1 table that I had, I am going to move it in a different spot in this room for the event that we're hosting my side of the family at our house. And I just wanted to make that room look nicer, just what I could do at the time. I don't get a lot of time to shop with the kids, so I use what I have at the house to try to make things look better. And someday I will, maybe little by little, if I see something at the store, I can always pick that up, but I'm usually not out shopping. I'm usually at work or at home with the kids. So here I am though. I wanted to, if you see the lights in the background, I wanted to mention and show you how I did that, because in the classrooms that I go to, it's so pretty when the teachers have lights in them. And the kids love it, and it's a lot of fun. It adds a lot of coziness to a room, and it's a good, I like it. So I thought maybe if that was some inspo, I guess you would say. So here I am working on all of that. I wanted to read a portion of a book to you. I just finished this book. I love reading. The book is called, and did I mention this is all non-sponsored? The author is Anne Hazelwood. The Funeral Parlor Quilt is the name of the book. And on the cover, it's an old, large Victorian house. And the character in the book, she lives in this house. And this part of the book just gave me some motivation to exercise when it's cold outside and in the morning. So I'll read it to you. As the days became colder with morning frost, it was harder and harder to think about the walk up and down our drive each morning. I rolled reluctantly out of bed to begin my task, knowing the time was later than usual. I hated getting up in the dark. I put on my wool socks, knit running pants, and heavy sweatshirt before heading to the kitchen to put on the coffee. I pulled my red sock cap out of the closet, covered my unruly hair, and then put on my heavy jacket for a brisk walk. What a brave girl I was as I greeted the cold air. There was just enough ice to hang on to tree limbs going down the hill. There wasn't much traffic, so I managed to walk on the road instead of icy patches along the roadside. Cars driving by were trying to intimidate me with their horns to tell me to get off the road. They were right. The brittle wind was burning my face, but I kept thinking of the hot coffee waiting for me up the hill. Okay, so that's the end of the passage, and I'm not trying to promote anybody walking on the side of the road. I don't think that's very safe. Cars may not see you, and that is not... I actually read 2 books where that happened. Something not good happened with someone walking on the side of the road. So, anyways, that's not safe, and please all be careful out there in the world. So, okay. That night I was going to make Italian, the recipe, the name of it is called Italian Drunken Noodles from Gate to Plate on Pinterest. And the recipe called for white wine. I did not want to use white wine. I learned something new this day though, that the first substitute when I looked up what I could use instead was grape juice. So I got some white grape juice, and just in case that was something maybe you needed for a recipe, if you wanted to know about that. But there you go for that. And I did end up making the rolls that I talked about in the beginning of the video. They were really good. Homemade is very, I want to say it's the best. Sometimes I don't want homemade, but the rolls were so good. They were so much better than the store-bought packaged ones, and they're all gone now. I had 4 of them. They weren't huge, but my daughter loved them, and I saw a lot of people eating them, so that made me happy. The pies that we bought from that pie shop they were okay. I had a piece of the pumpkin pie, but I wasn't impressed. The other one was cherry. I haven't had any of that. I feel like I had I know that I had a piece of the cherry on one year on Thanksgiving, and I remember it being very good. So there's that, but my sister did make a homemade cherry pie, and that was really good. I actually preferred that one over the pie shop one. Okay, moving on. I've mentioned before about going on Pinterest. It's therapeutic for me, and I save different pins, and I thought I'd share some of the ones that I saved in case you were interested in what I have saved. Okay, so I do deal with anxiety, and what I do to get through it is I just talk myself through things, and I'm not on any medication or anything like that. When I talked to my gynecologist about it, he said just make sure that you're getting exercise. So that's another reason why I like to exercise. And then my regular doctor, she told me to just talk yourself through things. So when I had my daughter, I had just noticed that I was having a hard time with anxiety. So moving on, here is a passage that I read, that I found on Pinterest. Maybe it'll help you, but okay. You are not stupid. You are not ugly. You are not worthless. You are not weak. You are not a burden. Your anxiety is lying to you. And this is Rosa Jager posted that, and then it's from Naked with Anxiety. Also this is sort of moving on to another topic. These are just pins. I'm just telling you about these pins I found. But okay, snacks to keep you full. For me, if I watch a grocery haul and there's a lot of healthy food, then I am more prone to eat healthy food. If I'm watching someone making cookies or brownies, then I feel like I want to make some cookies or brownies. So I try to focus on the healthy food, and every now and again I'll eat, like last night I did have a little bit of pie, but I try to focus more on the healthy stuff. Okay, so some suggestions from this pin: apple and peanut butter, yogurt parfait. If I were eating a yogurt parfait, I would get no added sugar yogurt, and I would add my own mix-ins like fresh fruit, nuts, that sort of thing. Banana and hard-boiled egg, cheese and crackers, veggies and hummus. I love hummus. I've been dipping tortilla chips in hummus. My favorite tortilla chips are the ones from Costco, the Kirkland brand. They're so good, and it's hard for me to find another brand that I like. Okay, jerky and cheese, I would eat a Chomp. The Chomp's beef sticks, I love those. I would eat that with cheese. Nuts and dried fruit, avocado toast, cottage cheese, and fruit. Okay, so that's from Confessions of a Dietitian. And also, what do I have on here? Okay, this phrase I really, really liked because as a mom, I have a lot of mom guilt. And it says, so this is about forgiving yourself. Every time you remember, forgive again. And the reason why you do that is for your freedom, joy, and peace. So I have times when my day is maybe in a lull and my mind starts thinking of all of these different thoughts. And when I think of something with the mom guilt, I tell myself every time you remember, so I'm remembering, so just forgive yourself again. So it really helps. That's from Sandy Sinclair, and I'll spell out the person that came up with this, Joena San Diego. Okay, the video is coming to an end. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're all having a great day, and I will talk to you later.